The Lord is faithful and just, that every time that I have a problem and I start to focus on it, He gives me an answer over time. And it's always in His time, and it's always a slow revealing. And not only do I get an answer, but I also get instruction in terms of how to walk. A lot of people like to use the term ascended, like, "Ooh, I'm ascending," or "Oh, I'm waking up," and those are good terms. The spiritual eye is a spiritual eye, and how you use it is how you navigate in life. So, the sharps and flats. This is some music theory that's turning metaphysical now. You're going through a situation and a sharp is played. Notice it's a black key. Depending on your perspective, it can either be sharp, which is cutting into you, or it's flat. It's just a little bit, it's kind of a bit of a depressor, but it's still soft. It's not hard. A lot of the Bible, a lot of the words, a lot of the stories and the lessons cuts into who you are because it's correcting. Yet, depending on how you embrace the situation, how you move through it, how a person presents it is important, because they can either present it to you as just a knife without any salve, or they can, from the standpoint of mercy and pity, encourage you to occupy a higher key, or occupy to dance in the light. We're meant to be as wise as serpents, but we're also meant to be as gentle as doves. And the people who you want to listen to are those who are presenting their material from a standpoint of love, and who go about leading you because they've been there. They understand that you're in a painful place, and they want to help you to get out of that. And this morning, God just gave me this scripture. Today's scripture is Isaiah 49:10. "For he who has pity on them will lead them, and by springs of water will guide them." Water is refreshing. Water is a breath of fresh air. And that's how we're meant to be for one another. A breath of fresh air. Of course, there's my favorite psalm, Psalm 20, I think it's 23. It says, "He leads me by the still waters. He restoreth my soul." Walking with God is a path that restores your soul. It doesn't take away from you. Certainly, like Linus, we have our security blankets. And, the idea is that we're dancing closer with Him in time. We start to release those securities blankets. We start to let go. Linus lets go of the blanket in favor for the comforter, the true comforter. And the comforter is the Spirit. And He gave of Himself so that we might have comfort in this box of pain. So each of us chooses to breathe, and we manifest His love and His forgiveness. What is the Christian but a manifestation of heaven on earth in time? Okay, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you all have a fantastic and beautiful day. Music is the space between the notes. Debussy.